Alo 123
អ Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly rise in giving a warm welcome to the arrival of His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister PRAK Sokhonn, Foreign Ministers of Foreign Affairs and International Corporation of Cambodia. Thank you. Please be seated. Highly respected His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister PRAK Sokhonn, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Corporations of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Excellency Heads of Diplomatic Missions, Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have the great honor and privilege to warmly welcome Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to the flag hosting ceremony of the 55th ASEAN Day in celebrations of the 55th anniversary of the establishment of ASEAN under the 3rd ASEAN Chairmanships of Cambodia. To commend the ceremony, I would like to respectfully invite His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister PRAK Sokhonn, Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to kindly rise for the national anthems of the Kingdom of Cambodia and the ASEAN Anthem. Thank you. Please kindly be seated. Next, I would like to respectfully invite His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister PRAK Sokhonn to deliver his remark. Excellencies, the floor is yours.
His Excellency Hong Chunaran, Minister of Education, Youth and Sport, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Excellencies, dear colleagues, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. Today marks the 55th anniversary of the establishment of ASEAN. Indeed, it has been a long journey. At one point in the past, ASEAN was a region struggling with its security, stability, and development problems. Now, it is a thriving region where, together, we have turned suspicion into trust, hostility and confrontation into cooperation and development. With decades of relative peace and stability, ASEAN has prospered way beyond our expectation, with high growth development and a steady improvement of the people's well-being. With time, ASEAN regionalism has matured. Its role in the multilateral world is now widely respected and recognized. ASEAN has moved on to deepen and broaden its relationship with external partners in the spirit of mutual interest, mutual respect, and equality. With currently 49 parties to the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in the Southeast Asia, our relation with our external partners has grown steadily from year to year, spanning multiple continents and reflecting ASEAN growing relevance and significance in regional and world affairs. In this context, ASEAN has worked very diligently to ensure that its centrality and unity are preserved and strengthened. In fact, it is the ASEAN centrality that is the primary driving force behind our substantive dialogue and cooperation with our external partners, particularly in the context of all ASEAN-led mechanism. Recent rapid changes in the global geopolitical landscape have presented monumental challenges for ASEAN. It is quite evident that over the past 55 years, challenges has always existed and have tested ASEAN limits, be they health-related, economic, or geopolitical in nature. But never before, never like this year, have we been confronted at the same time with so many perils in the region, for the region, and the world at large. Throughout all these times, ASEAN had, without fail, managed to show our resilience by tackling them one by one in one way or the other, and best, the ASEAN way. ASEAN has great opportunity to accelerate our economic growth through better connectivity. The entering into force of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement speaks volume of how ASEAN will capitalize on this mega free trade to re-energize our economic recovery. We have endeavored to embrace the fourth industrial revolution so that we can advance our industrial transformation and the digitalization of our economy. This year, Cambodia has the honor and privilege to assume its role as the rotating chair of ASEAN for the third time. And our chairmanship theme of ASEAN Act, Addressing Challenges Together, clearly reflects the need and sense of togetherness to focus on our agenda for peace and cooperation. I am happy to say that last week we were able to bring the 55th AMM and related meetings to a remarkable success, overcoming the burning issues, the unprecedented pressure, and tremendous challenges of the present time. We firmly stayed focused on our community building efforts. We continue to enhance and expand our cooperation with external partners, and we have shown that ASEAN stood tall and strong during this critical time of great uncertainties and turbulences in the region and the world. As we uphold the ASEAN spirit of togetherness to consolidate our efforts to achieve our goals of building a resilient ASEAN Community Vision 2025, we believe that ASEAN can forge ahead with confidence, driven by ASEAN core spirit of one vision, one identity, one community. And with that final note, I wish you all a very happy ASEAN Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Deputy Prime Minister, for enlightening us with the insightful remarks. Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the flag hosting ceremony of the 55th ASEAN Day has now come to an end. Thank you for your esteemed presence in this auspicious occasion. Thank you.